Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janice. Thank you so much for being here for another video. Today I'm going to show you what I eat for lunch / dinner on pretty much a daily basis. So again, last week I did my video on what I normally will eat for breakfast. This week I'm going to do what I eat for my second meal of the day, whether that is classified as lunch or dinner. It just kind of depends when I have it. Sometimes, so I eat breakfast usually around 10 a.m. This morning, I didn't eat breakfast until about 11:30, which I think is when I ate it in my last video that I showed you guys. So, but normally during the week when I'm working Monday through Friday, it's about 10 o'clock, I'll eat breakfast. Right now it's 3:30, so I'm getting hungry. This is going to be classified as my dinner. It's a salad. And so if you guys like salad and this sounds interesting to you, then stick around. Okay, these are the ingredients that I will use in my salad. I go to Costco on repeat every week or every 2 weeks, and this is what I buy. Greenhouse grown, zero pesticides. I also get this from Costco. It's my apple cider vinegar. We'll use that. You'll want a food scale if you're just starting and you want to count your calories, just so you kind of have an idea of how much of everything you want to use. I already pre-measured everything except for the greens. It says 4 ounces and I don't really know how much I normally use, so we'll do that together. We have the Parmesan cheese that I like to use. This is 1/4 cup. I never measure, but this is about how much I use. And this is the one I normally buy. We also have my mayonnaise that I also buy at Costco. This is my favorite. We'll use about a heaping tablespoon of this in the salad. And then here we have the cherry tomatoes, which I love. Those are these flavor bombs. They are absolutely amazing. Again, greenhouse grown. And then I have my wild caught pink salmon. This is what I use quite often in my salad. Salt, pepper is back there in the corner. And then we have oregano and garlic powder. I was going to use 1 slice of bacon in this just because I have leftover bacon from last weekend that I want to use up. But after I put everything into my Fitness Pal, it was showing too much fat. And so I took the piece of bacon out of the recipe. Since I'm already getting a lot of fat from my mayonnaise and from the cheese, I didn't want to add additional fat to it and calories. So the only thing I did not know specifically how to measure my calories for my greens, just because I never measure, but it says 4 ounces on the MyFitnessPal. So just so I can be accurate for you guys, I wanted to make sure that I measure this time. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut up what I think would be 4 ounces. I'll cut up what I would normally do, and then we'll see how much that is. Okay, so I would normally take a pretty good size handful. Whoa. My floors are clean. And then I just kind of lump it all together, and then I take a big knife. And I like to chop it, just like a chopped salad. I don't like just eating the big leaves. I'm just weird like that. And then we'll take our food scale, and yours might be different, but this one I think I got on Amazon. I'll link it if I did, but you can buy these anywhere. You'll just turn it on, and we're going to measure 4 ounces. Hopefully this comes to about 4. Oh my gosh, it's only coming to half. A little over half, you guys. So, but that's fine. I think 4 ounces came to 35 calories or something like that. Okay, so the amount of lettuce that I would normally do is 2.4 ounces, so I'll put in 2.5 ounces. That comes to only 12 calories then, but it's a good amount. I mean, the bowl I'm using is a pretty good size bowl. This is the bowl I use for all my salads every single day that I make a salad. This, just for reference, this is a normal size bowl that, you know, just you would normally use, but the bowl I use is like twice that size, at least. I also wanted to mention that the whole reason I am doing these videos with what I eat for certain meals is because I recently lost 30 pounds. I've always eaten healthy, but I was on compounded tirzepatide. I also work out almost every single day to some extent whether that is taking a walk with my weighted vest, I'll do my rebounder, I'll do a 30-minute weight video, or I'll go to the gym or something. Sometimes I'll play pickleball. It just all kind of depends what I'm feeling like doing that day. But I'm always active. I'm always trying to lift heavy weights. Yeah, so I just thought these videos hopefully would help those of you maybe trying to lose weight and you're on your weight loss journey. That's one of the reasons why I'm making these videos, but I also like watching these videos myself just so I can kind of get different ideas from people. Okay, so let's make this salad because I am starving. I normally will just add my lettuce to my bowl and see how much that is. That's a good amount of lettuce, I think. So we'll do that. I love these tomatoes. Like I said, I'll usually eat a couple while I'm making my salad, but I just throw those in. And then we'll take our mayonnaise. I measured 1 tablespoon in the MyFitnessPal app, so that's what I'm going to do. I do not normally measure this, so it'll be interesting. That's about actually how much I do. So a mildly heaping tablespoon, I would say. It wasn't too much over. Again, I wanted to mention about the mayo and the Parmesan cheese. That's the reason why I took out the slice of bacon, because it was going to add too much fat, and I didn't want that much fat for one meal. And I normally would not use that much cheese, but it's fine, just so I know and have a good idea of how many calories I'm using. So this is actually good that I'm doing these videos, because for the last year I've been doing these recipes and I never knew how many calories I was getting in. So it's good for all of us. Okay, then I'm going to add my salmon and then spices. So normally I do, I don't know, maybe a teaspoon of salt I'll do. I don't want to add too much salt because the Parmesan cheese already has salt in it. Oh, I forgot the apple cider vinegar. I measured, I think 3 tablespoons, but this barely has any calories anyway, even if I put in more. So it's about 3 tablespoons, I would say. Oregano, garlic, and that's it. And then I just mix it all up. And so the mayonnaise and the apple cider vinegar mix together and makes a really nice creamy dressing. In here, you can also pre-make it. Like if I take a salad to work, sometimes I'll pre-make it and put it into one of these dressing containers. And then I'll just take that to work and then pour it on the salad when I get to work. So I usually mix this up really well. And that's it, you guys. That's my salad. This is one of my favorite meals to have. I have a salad probably every single night. Unless I go out, and even sometimes when I go out, I'll still get a salad, like a chopped salad. But a salad, especially in the summertime, is one of my favorite meals. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I think in the next video, I will do a video about my dessert that I have every single night. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. I really enjoyed showing you how I make one of my meals throughout the day. If you try it, or if you have something similar, let us know below so we can all get ideas from each other. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to check out last week's video if you get a chance. Have a great week. Take care. See you next time.